We often talk about being too nice as if it's just a part of someone's personality, a fixed trait you're born with. But what if I told you that's not the whole story? It's not a trait. It's a psychological pattern. It's a pattern that, without you even realizing it, trains the people around you to take you for granted. It's a hard truth to hear, but people simply don't value what's always available. Think about it. This applies to everything in life: objects, opportunities, relationships, and yes, it applies to you. Your constant, unwavering availability sends a very specific signal to the human brain, one that works against you. It signals low value, low urgency, and low consequence. It's a fundamental part of human nature to chase what feels limited and scarce, and to ignore what feels guaranteed. So, when you're the one who's always picking up the phone on the first ring, replying to texts the second they come in, always saying yes to every request, and showing up for others even when you're completely drained, you are unconsciously broadcasting a message. That message is, I require no effort, I require no respect, I require no priority. And people, often without malicious intent, will adjust their behavior to match that signal. But here's where it gets interesting. The moment you decide to stop being endlessly available, everything begins to shift. Your silence, where there was once an instant reply, creates awareness. Your absence, where your presence was once a given, creates curiosity. Your boundaries, where there was once an open door, create value. Suddenly, your time becomes meaningful. Your presence becomes intentional. People start to notice the very things they used to overlook. They start asking for your time instead of expecting it. They start appreciating your energy instead of just consuming it. In psychology, there's a concept for this called behavioral contrast. It means something becomes more valuable the very moment it's no longer guaranteed. A simple example: if a child gets a cookie every single time they ask, the cookie loses its specialness. But if they only get a cookie on special occasions, that cookie becomes a prized treasure. The same principle applies to you. This isn't just about romantic relationships or friendships. It's a universal principle that impacts every single area of your life. Let's expand on that. When you stop being constantly available to endless distractions, the constant pings, the social media scrolling, the random videos, your ability to focus deepens dramatically. You find you can get more done with better quality in less time. When you stop being available to your own excuses, the ones that say, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'm too tired, your discipline grows stronger. You start building momentum and achieving goals you once thought were out of reach. And when you stop being available to negativity, whether it's from others or your own inner critic, your sense of inner peace expands. You create a mental sanctuary. By stopping your availability for things that drain you, you automatically create space for the things that build you up. Now, let's go even deeper. What is really behind this constant availability? It's often not genuine kindness or generosity. More often than not, it's fear. It's the fear of being replaced. The fear of being forgotten. The fear of losing people if you don't bend over backward for them. The fear of disappointing others. But here's the ultimate paradox. In your desperate attempt to avoid being abandoned by others, you end up abandoning yourself. You put your own needs, your own energy, your own well-being last on the list. So, when you make the choice to reduce your availability, you are not becoming cold or selfish or a bad person. Far from it. You are becoming selective. You are becoming intentional. You are becoming self-respecting. And people feel that shift in energy, respond to that newfound self-respect. Your value in their eyes rises the moment you stop giving unlimited all-access passes to your time and energy to people who haven't earned it. Your time becomes a privilege, not a right. Your presence becomes a gift, not a guarantee. Your attention becomes meaningful, not just background noise. This is how everything changes. This is the turning point. Stop chasing validation from others. Stop people-pleasing to keep the peace. You stop feeling the need to justify your decisions or over-explain why you can't do something. Step out of that frantic energy of trying to manage everyone else's perception of you, and instead you start choosing. Consciously choose who gets your precious time. Choose what truly deserves your focused attention. You choose where your limited energy goes. It's a shift from being reactive to being proactive in your own life. Because the truth is actually quite simple. When you stop being available to everyone, you become incredibly valuable to the right ones. The people who genuinely care for you will respect your boundaries and appreciate your time even more. And when you stop being available to everything, every distraction, every demand, you become powerful in your own life. You take back the steering wheel. Remember, this isn't about playing games or manipulating people. It's about understanding human psychology and, more importantly, understanding your own worth. You teach people how to treat you by what you allow, what you stop, and what you reinforce. By managing your availability, you are reinforcing the idea that your time, energy, and presence are valuable, because they are. This isn't about building walls. It's about building gates and deciding who you let in. It's about honoring your own capacity, so that when you do give your time and energy, it's full, present, and truly meaningful. It's not the drained leftovers of someone who has given everything away. If this idea has shifted your perspective in any way, think about one small step you can take this week. Maybe it's not replying to non-urgent emails after work hours. Maybe it's turning your phone on silent for an hour to focus on a hobby. Maybe it's saying a polite no to a request that would drain you. Start small and notice the difference it makes, not just in how others treat you, but in how you feel about yourself. Your journey to reclaiming your value starts with one intentional choice. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you and you want to learn more about the psychology that can rewire how you think about yourself, your relationships, and the world, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We've got a lot more to explore together. See you in the next video.